Cutie baby!
Little Mulan's Brave Heart, a gentle story for tiny ones. In a quiet village in China, where cherry blossoms floated like pink snow, lived a kind and clever girl named Mulan. She loved her family very much, her mother, her father, and her playful grandmother, who always carried lucky charms. Mulan liked to help at home, feed the animals, and draw little pictures in the sand. But sometimes she felt different, like her heart wanted to do something big, something brave. One day, the Emperor of China sent out a message to every home. A great danger is coming. One man from each family must join the army to protect the kingdom. Mulan's father, Fa Zhou, was kind but very old and weak. His legs trembled, yet he stepped forward to protect his family. Mulan's little heart squeezed tight. She loved her father so much. "Papa, you can't fight," she whispered. That night, while everyone slept, Mulan made a brave decision. A decision full of love. She put on her father's armor, tied her long hair under a helmet, and took his sword. "I will go in his place," she whispered. "Be safe, Papa." High on the family's stone, the guardian dragon statue glowed, and crack! Out popped Mushu, a tiny red dragon with a big personality. "I'm here to help Mulan," he said proudly, even though he was very small and very silly. Together, Mulan and Mushu hurried to join the soldiers. At the training camp, the other soldiers thought Mulan was a boy. She tried to act like them, but she stumbled, slipped, and dropped things everywhere. Commander Li Shang, strong and serious, watched her and said, "You must work hard." Mulan did work hard. She climbed tall poles, carried heavy buckets, and practiced day after day. Mushu cheered her on with funny jokes. Slowly, Mulan grew stronger and braver. Soon, she was just as good as the other soldiers, maybe even better. But danger came fast. The evil Shan Yu and the Huns marched across the snowy mountains. Mulan's troop climbed high into the cold white snow, ready to protect the kingdom. Suddenly, boom! The Huns attacked. The sky filled with arrows. The snow trembled. Mulan looked around and saw fear in everyone's eyes. Then she had a smart idea. She aimed a tiny rocket toward the mountain. Whoosh! The blast started a huge avalanche. The roaring snow crashed down and swept the Huns away. But the snow was too strong. It pushed Mulan too. Shang jumped in to save her, and the two tumbled down into safety below. Everyone cheered. "Mulan saved us!" But then, Mulan got hurt. When the doctors helped her, they discovered her biggest secret. "Mulan is a girl." The soldiers were shocked. It was against the rules. Shang looked sad and said, "I cannot punish you, but you must go home." Mulan felt lonely and cold. She had tried so hard to protect everyone. But Mushu nudged her and said softly, "Hey, you were brave. You still are." Then Mulan heard something. A shadow moving in the snow. Shan Yu was alive. The Huns were heading straight to the Emperor's palace. Mulan rushed back to warn her friends. "Mushu, let's go." In the big, beautiful city, the Huns broke into the palace. Mulan, Mushu, Shang, and their friends worked together. Mulan used her clever mind, climbing roofs, sliding down ropes, and outsmarting the Huns at every turn. At last, Mulan faced Shan Yu on the rooftop. He growled. She stood tall. Then, whoosh! Mushu fired a rocket straight at Shan Yu. Boom! He flew high into the sky and disappeared in a burst of lights. The Emperor walked to Mulan slowly. Everyone watched quietly. He bowed and said, You have saved us all." Mulan smiled with shy, happy eyes. She didn't need to pretend to be anyone else. She saved China just by being herself. When Mulan returned home, her father ran to her and hugged her tightly. "I am proud of you," he whispered. "No war, no rules, just love." Mulan felt warm inside, like sunshine in her chest. Mushu danced around them, cheering happily. From that day on, everyone knew that bravery doesn't come from being big or strong. Bravery comes from the heart. And little Mulan's heart was the bravest of all.
CutiMom!